What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever episode of Tears for Fears, where I, Pat, Bear, or Gibby create a tier list and rank it for you based on our personal opinions. Today's episode, we're gonna be ranking tour food. The best places to stop while you're on tour, vacation, moving, or anything like that. If you're on a budget, time restraint, or, if it's freaking late. What are the best options? So let's get into some of these options and find out. So I wanted to make a video based on, with my tour experience and just personal preferences. Obviously, there are a lot of things you can choose when it comes to getting food on the road. However, the things that you have to take into account are how much time do you have, how much money do you have, which for a band on tour, unless you're a bigger band, is going to be pretty minimal. So first off, on my list, a lot of these are specific to certain areas as well. So if you haven't traveled around the country, you might not know some of these. So keep an eye out for when you are on tour, or just on the road, on vacations and stuff with your friends, family, or whatever else you do. So first off, there's a lot of gas stations on here. There's probably more gas stations than restaurants. But let's start with Wawa. Wawa is going to be a pretty big fan favorite over on the East Coast. And I enjoy Wawa. However, it isn't going to be at the top for me. Wawa is good. Now, most of these I picked due to, once again, popularity and what I would pick when on the road. So there's not going to be a lot of low scores, I guess, for this. But Wawa, I would have to say Wawa is going to be probably a good solid B to C range here. B to C, honestly. It's got good food. It's a good stop. I also haven't been to Wawa in a long time. I think the last time I was in Wawa, I was in New Jersey, and somebody was teaching me how to surf. So that was a long time ago, like 10 plus years. Sheetz. Sheetz is another gas station or convenience stop on the East Coast. Sheetz makes some really awesome food, and I can say that I would pick it over a lot of other stuff if I'm over on the East Coast. Sheetz will be something I will seek out for sure. For a gas station type stop, I'm gonna go with all the way to the top for Sheetz. That's just me. That's just me and my preferences. I like it. It's good stuff, man. Gosh, they make some good stuff. And not only that, but it's like if I'm stopping, I want to stop somewhere. Typically, it's after shows. A lot of times it's gonna be after a show, and it's just gonna leave you not feeling awful the next day. Typically, Burger King. Now everybody, Burger King is a typical stop, but the only question is for Burger King. Let's be real here. Is Burger King gonna be open after a show? Probably not. I prefer Burger King over McDonald's, over Wendy's. I'm over any of the big, the big name burger joints. I'm giving Burger King a C for one reason here. It's not going to be open post show, most likely. A lot of these places like Sheetz and Wawa so far, will be open late or all night. And Burger King's not, and not all of them. Some might be, I'm not sure, but they're not always going to be. But it's a good price for food, and it's better quality than McDonald's. I think. Not their fries, okay? Not their fries. Chipotle. Now Chipotle, man, here's the deal. Chipotle, if you're looking at this tier ranking here, could go to a D because it's slow and you need it to be fast. It's not open super late, but it's freaking good, and you're not gonna feel like crap afterwards. I mean, unless you eat, a burrito and chips and guac or chips and queso, but no one's getting the queso, right? Right? No, you're not getting the queso. But for food quality and if you've got the money, I would say it's an A. Hold up. Solely based on the fact it's probably the best quality food on the list. Most likely if you're on tour, you're not stopping at Chipotle unless you have a day off somewhere randomly. You just don't have time. And it's not like it's never just off of the interstate or anything like that. You got to seek out a Chipotle. So if you got a day off, it's a good stop to get yourself something that's not a gas station or fast food. But at the same time, if you're gonna spend $10 at Chipotle or $15 at Chipotle, you can spend $15 at a restaurant. Do with that what you will. Quick Trip, the Midwest's Wawa and Sheetz. Being from the Midwest, it's open 24 hours. You know, I'm going to stop at that currently over anything else. But once again, it's not, not top tier or nothing. I'll put Quick Trip with Wawa. Like, it's good. You're gonna feel pretty poopy after you eat it. Once again, I can't compare it super well to Wawa. I just know that Wawa is good and it's popular and people like it, but I haven't been there in a long time. I often will get Quick Trip. You can get dessert, you can get food, but realistically, it's not super cheap. I would say quality is probably lower than a lot of these other things, but it's gonna be up higher than Burger King because it's 24 hours. That's kind of what you need when you're on the road. Buc-ee's! I've never been to a Buc-ee's. I'm going to base it solely off of the craze that everybody has for it. I don't know if it's open 24 hours. Yeah, it's open 24 hours. So obviously, boom, you're going up. Once again, I can't give it top tier because I don't know. I've never been there. It's nowhere near me. And the only couple times I've been to one, or I've driven by one, was in the past year when we were on our way to So What Fest and Unsigned Night down in Dallas, Texas. That's the only time I've even driven by, but I'll tell you, down there, they love it. They love it so much. At both those festivals, saw 50 plus shirts. 50 plus, easy 50 plus people wearing Buc-ee's shirts. And that's wild, man. It's a convenience gas station stop. That's wild. That's a high tier for never going there. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Have you been to a Buc-ee's? McDonald's. This used to be the king of late night. Just like Jay Leno. He's no Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien, he was my favorite. I didn't like what he did. Giving it to Conan O'Brien, taking it back, shame. McDonald's. It's going D tier. Hear me out. Big Mac, I can have a Big Mac all the time. I like McDonald's. McDonald's fries also, fast food chef's kiss. Only for fast food stuff. First off, you get McDonald's, you're gonna feel like absolute butt after. Not all of them are 24 hours anymore, so that sucks. I mean, it's good for staffing probably, but McDonald's, let's be real, you're raking in the cash. You can pay your people to work properly. You can pay them properly to work overnights and keep it safe. It's D because I prefer everything else over it. If I'm driving through the night to the next gig, I'll stop anywhere. Any of these other choices so far before I would stop at McDonald's. It's good. I like McDonald's and, sometimes I'll stop there. I'll choose it. I don't go to McDonald's very often. Just in life, I don't. In-N-Out. Man, boom. In-N-Out is so good. I would say, well, In-N-Out is a top tier to me. It's one of those things that I will make the time if I'm in an area. If I have the extra time, I will make the extra time for In-N-Out because it's not anywhere I am. I live in the Midwest. It's not up here. It's not even freaking close. Like the closest one is, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's Dallas, Texas, I think is the closest In-N-Out to me. That's a hefty drive. Plus, it's just always busy. If you got the time, which the last time I went to In-N-Out was when, for Unsigned Night, on our way home, we're like, hey, we're stopping at In-N-Out on the way home. Let's get this. So we did. And so that was that. Taco Bell. Speaking of feeling like butt, I love Taco Bell. It is my favorite fast food. Not open 24 hours. However, open later than Burger King. Open later. Some McDonald's are 24. But Taco Bell is of fast food, it is open the latest of all of the fast foods around me. And so I definitely go there often. Quality-wise, once again, I couldn't tell you about Buc-ee's because I don't know. But quality-wise, Chipotle is hands down better. I didn't put Qdoba on here. If I did, Qdoba is better than Chipotle to me. To me. I like Qdoba. Free queso, free guac, and the queso, so good. B tier Taco Bell. Last, but certainly not least, is Whataburger. This is a tough one. I did just have Whataburger. Let me tell you, it was fine. It was good. If I had a Whataburger here currently, didn't blow my mind. I've had it before in my recent Dallas, Texas excursion. It was good. Look, I know these are fighting words. Dropping it to a C tier. I felt like crap afterwards, day after. Didn't like it. What I had, it was okay. You know, it was Burger King quality. It was fine. It's not In-N-Out, and I know once again, for some people, them's fighting words. I know if Bear watches this video, them's fighting words, and that's okay. That's okay. These are personal opinions, and these are mine. And if you agree, you let me know. I want to know your thoughts. So tier is done here. I want to know your thoughts. Let's recap quick. Top tier, Sheetz and In-N-Out, because they're open late, they're open great. They got good food, and it's a pretty good price. It's more expensive than some of the others, but quality-wise, and just being able, if you can get it, get it. A tier, once again, I've never been to Buc-ee's. I hear great things. Chipotle is simply based on quality, and sometimes you need to get quality. Because also, I would say it's one of the highest quality foods that you can get, unless you're gonna, get salad or something from, Quick Trip, Wawa, Sheetz, Buc-ee's, But otherwise, it's the most food I personally think. B tier, Wawa, Quick Trip, Taco Bell. Taco Bell, I put that's the highest fast food other than In-N-Out. Taco Bell's fastest of the fast food. It's my favorite of fast food. It's super cheap, so you can feed everybody in the band, and you can get on the road. It's open late. Realistically, this could be anywhere in the top 3. I don't think it's as good a food as Chipotle, which is why I put it there. It's not as good as In-N-Out and Sheetz. It's still a good choice. It's probably one of your best choices, unless you're stopping at a 24-hour convenience gas station. C tier, Burger King, Whataburger. Once again, I'm sorry for all you Whataburger lovers, or Burger King club members, kids club. I'm sorry if this offends you in any way. I don't know. It's good. I mean, it's still good. All of them are good. I eat at all of them. I will eat at all of them. I'm not going to fight anything. These are, just like the top was 11 good options, and if these are the options presented to you and you can get them, that's kind of how I went about it. Whataburger's fine. It's good. Burger King, it's fine. It's good. It's the same thing basically. And then bottom tier, McDonald's. It's not cheap compared to everything else. It's not that cheap. It's not super good quality. It hurts your tum-tum. I don't know where a 24-hour one is. And from being on the road, I've been on the road a lot lately. It hasn't been open 24 hours. That's it. That's the tier. If you need to get good food, realistically, stop at a convenience store. So many more options. Or Taco Bell. Thanks for watching Tears for Fears. See you next episode.